Hello and welcome to a special bonus episode of LTWS Backstage Chronicles, where we take you behind the scenes of the Little Theatre of Winston-Salem. I'm your host, Jessica Perry, and today we're sharing something we've been eagerly waiting to unveil. In this episode, we're discussing all about our 92nd season. This upcoming season is built around a powerful and deeply human theme, becoming. And it reflects where we've been, who we are right now, and where we're headed, as a theater and as a community. I'm joined today by Executive Director Joelle Irons and Board Member and Play Reading Committee Chair Sarah Jenkins as we talk through the season lineup, highlight what excites us most about these stories, and talk about how this season represents the future of the Little Theatre of Winston-Salem. Before we get started, though, don't forget to subscribe to LTWS Backstage Chronicles. It can be found on all major streaming platforms so that you never miss an episode. And if you enjoy what you hear today, please leave us a review so we can help share these stories with new listeners. Now, let's take a look at what's next and who we are becoming. Welcome. Thank you for being here today.
Thank you, Jessica.
That's Sarah.
Thank you, Jess.
And that's Joelle. All right, now we did the introduction. So how's everyone feeling about the 92nd season?
Excited and glad to let everyone know the rest of it.
Yes.
So, glad to get it out there.
By the time this airs, we would have already announced it. So just throwing that out there. We could talk
so we can speak freely, is what you're saying?
Absolutely.
No spoilers anymore.
Nope. It's already happened. So I guess who wants to, Joelle, do you want to go through and break down what shows we're doing next season? I mean, there's a lot that we've already announced throughout the season of what we're doing, but
because you had a limited announcement earlier the week, right? The donor.
Yes, our
event.
special donors they heard all of them this past week. So if you're a special donor and you come to our special donor events, you get special perks like finding out everything that's going on
and you're like
in advance.
Special donor events? Like, what is that? Well, you become a donor and find out. You'll be a part of the super secret club.
It's not so secret. You're listed in the program and on the website.
So the opposite of a secret club, a very public
everybody
club.
How wonderful our donors are.
You just get to know secrets.
I'm trying to make it sound interesting.
It's exciting. It's interesting. You get to go to a bar and eat food and drink and hang out with theater people. That's pretty interesting.
It was really cool.
It was fun.
We did it at STEM. Yeah. I've never been there before, and it's like a really cool vibe. I'm going to have to go there a lot more.
I felt bad that I was 2 doors down at work.
I saw you walk by.
Go. I was like,
I see Sarah.
Yeah.
That was fun. And then, of course, we've announced a few of them online. So if you're on your socials, you caught them because we were so excited about some of them that we couldn't hold back. So we had to scream from the rafters. But there are 2 that will be brand new to everybody. The shows will be brand new. Some of them are not at all new. But anyway, we're just going to start the 92nd season with Dracula, Comedy of Terrors. So becoming a vampire, I guess, was our theme with that one. Or becoming the hero or the heroine. Take your pick. It's a silly play of Dracula, of not a stark, brooding Dracula. He is your sexy...
Little campy.
Yeah, if you're a Buffy the Vampire Slayer fan or a fan of, the recent Nosferatu, everyone seems to be hot for vampires, Everyone loves Nosferatu.
Vampires
never
are
goes out of style.
Yeah.
Like ever.
There's something about them.
And people become different characters because that's another one where you have, your Dracula, but then you have a bunch of actors playing different roles, which we know the community loves.
And that's something that is kind of like our forte that we are really good at. Not that anybody else isn't, but it's just something that we found that we like to do and our actors like to do. And I don't know how much our dressers like to do, but
yeah, they probably
like it, but they're good at it.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
They like it at the beginning of the run. By the end of it, they're tired.
Yeah,
but it's fun. Yeah, so Moriarty, but sillier and sexier is kind of how I've described it. And then we'll have the Frozen, the musical, by Disney.
Woo! I'm excited.
You may have heard of that show. That maybe I don't know.
Maybe I don't know.
Someone had to say it, Tim.
Yeah.
Did you say "Let It Go"?
Yeah, I wasn't on the mic, but let it go.
Yeah,
that's our
we will not
there.
Let it go until it's over and done with in November. So that'll be our October musical. It's going to be fun, family. Little theater. We love our kids. We love our youth productions. So this is a nice marrying of our youth productions and our main stage shows. So it's going to be huge and crazy and
lots of opportunities.
I'm excited for opportunities for children and teens to be able to be a part of a main stage show. So that's what I'm really excited about.
Yeah.
Those songs are going to be stuck in my head till Christmas.
No, that's going to be rough.
Yeah. I'm sorry ahead of time for me in the office.
Well, that's why we're going to have you down the hallway.
I'll come and visit you.
And then we'll have a Christmas Carol. Surprise! Christmas Carol will be back for the 5th time, but this will be the time to catch it because in 2026, after 2026, we're going to put it on a break. It's going to go into the vault, as some other companies say.
Little Theatre Vault.
Sort of
like the Disney Vault.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. It's
second
smaller,
only
of
to
course, but it's still
Vault.
just as important. As we all take a break from Christmas Carol and explore some other Christmassy holiday stories. So if you haven't seen it in a while, or if you keep meaning to say, "I want to see it next year," this will be the year to see it or be in it if you are that inclined. So then we'll start off 2027, February of 2027, we'll be doing intimate apparel. It's crazy to think that's a year from now, but yes. And that is a beautiful, heart-wrenching story of a woman becoming the best self she can be in 1900s New York, which as a Black woman in 1900s New York, you can imagine how hard that would be. So it's a beautiful story and heart-wrenching.
Multiple award-winning Lynn Nottage.
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Right, Lynn Nottage.
Yes, if you come and see Clyde's and enjoy Clyde's, it's actually surprisingly a very different story, but still beautifully written. Because did you say already that she's 2-time Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright?
I did not. Yeah, I just said award-winning.
Oh,
but yeah,
yes.
She's
Two-time Pulitzer Prize-winning
and Tonys
playwright.
And many other awards.
It's amazing. Just the language that she uses in her
She's
scripts.
a virtuoso. Could not have two more different stories, but also both very human.
And I feel like that's going to be like just an aesthetically beautiful show.
Yes, very much about the costume. She's the character's a dressmaker, so lots of beautiful,
gorgeous
costume
corsets.
opportunities.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because she, designs intimate apparel.
Literally. It's there in the title.
So, yeah. I mean, think beautiful early 1900s corsets. Beautiful. And, yeah. So then there will be Earnest, which you may all know as Importance of Being Earnest. We are reframing it in a slightly modern view, still taking place in Importance of Being Earnest time period, but more if Oscar Wilde was alive today, how would he have written it and how more out there would he have been? That is how the bent we're taking with that, which is why we're just calling it Earnest, which I can't show you because this is words and language, but it's E with a A in brackets, Earnest. So
Parentheses?
yeah.
Is it parentheses?
Yes. Yeah, that's
Yes.
it. Yeah, you do my words. I don't do the words. And then we'll close out
follow
the
us on
season
socials.
with Come From Away, the huge musical that is going to be so much fun to do. Also, music that'll be stuck in our heads till.
And this
the end
is
of
a
time.
relatively new show. The rights being available for the first time, and we'll be the
Yes.
first in the area to get to do this, and we're really excited about that.
We're very excited. I mean, the cheers, the absolute bloodbath that the audition room will be is just very exciting.
Heads
for
will
me.
roll.
It'll be something. And that's just a fun show. I love the music and
But that means the
story.
audiences are in for a real treat because you're going to have the best.
Oh, the best
local folks
Absolutely.
coming out.
Every time we plan a season, I'm always like thinking about who's going to come out for this show, and oh my gosh, it's going to be so exciting if we can get this person or that person, or it's so much fun. We like to do fantasy casting.
And Come From Away is such an ensemble show that we can't even do ensemble
Oh,
casting. We're just simply
gosh.
like, well,
Anybody could come out.
anybody and everybody. It takes
Yeah, that one's hard to sit there because it's like
all ages, types.
Yeah.
Who can do
Yeah.
a Newfoundland accent?
Oh,
Oh, well, now you've made it hard.
Who's willing to learn?
A Newfoundland accent. Who's willing to teach a Newfoundland accent? Oof.
so what are our needs for this season, Joelle?
Apparently, someone who can
Corsets
teach a Newfoundland
and
accent.
Newfoundland.
Yeah,
Corsets.
corsets. Because I think Dracula has corsets too.
Ooh, fun. So, and something that people already know about, but we're bringing it back next season. We had to postpone it because of renovations on our new office, rehearsal, classroom, theater space, the Spotlight series. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yes. Well, we didn't have to postpone it, but we chose to postpone it so that it could be in our new space because we wanted to show off our new space and have spotlights be in our new home. So the cake is going to be in January, and then Perfect Arrangement in April of 2027. Cake is about a woman who comes home to get married. Her home happens to be Winston-Salem, and she meets her mother's best friend who happens to be a cake maker, and they're all excited because it's a wedding, and then she finds out that this woman is getting married to another woman, and suddenly, well, now I don't know if I can make that cake. That cake is, I'm busy that weekend, sort of scenario. And then she has to explore how she actually feels about all the thoughts she had about people up until then. So like another becoming, really, as
in
they
a
both
comedy form.
Yeah, and
Which is actually both of our Spotlight series has a comedic element. I mean, The Perfect Arrangement is a farce.
yeah, Perfect Arrangement even more so because it's a farce.
But they're funny, but they have like hard-hitting moments too that really make you think.
Yeah, I mean that's what I love about the Spotlights is that's kind of what they're supposed to do is have that moment where you go, oh yeah, ooh, that hit me, or what have you. Because yeah, Perfect Arrangement is 1950s two gay couples who have married each other's partners so they can pass. Because it's 1950s DC, and two of them work in DC in the capital, and
So that was a no-no.
it was definitely not the best, especially when their boss tells them that they need to find those sexual deviants, who of course are themselves, and so they have to find.
So they're struggling with themselves.
They have to become who they are meant to be. Do they come out of the closet or not?
Ooh.
That's how the story ends.
Actually, a lot.
They do, actually. That's part of the comedic element is the houses are connected and they go back and forth through the closet. So they're always coming in and out of the closet, which is fairly hilarious in a sad sort of way.
So out of all the shows, is there anyone that we're most looking forward to, most excited about? I'm looking at you, tempted to audition for. You audition for things.
Yes, I do. There's a number I'd like to audition for intimate apparel. I'm very interested in Come From Away. I think I've aged out of of Elsa or Anna and Frozen or anything, but who knows? Depending on what I'm doing in the fall, maybe audition for that or Dracula. I mean, I'm pretty excited about the whole season, really.
Any of them in particular that you're excited to see?
Dracula and Ernest. A good, funny production of Importance of Being Earnest is exciting to me. A good, modern, fun direction and staging.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that one evolves and who comes out for that. I'm always excited about who comes out for the shows.
I think a lot of actors, there's a lot of new plays that are exciting, but I also think people really enjoy a chance to do a good version, a fun version of a classic like that is also light and entertaining.
And we're gonna involve the actors in the rewrites. So we're actually going to cast it very, very early. So they're going to help workshop. Emily Emerson is helping us reimagine this. So she's going to work with them so she can have the voices of the actors doing that. So we're going to see the entire process from her first thoughts on it and go through it all. And of course, we'll document it and share it with all of our fans. So that's going to, I think, be a special moment for the actors, too, is it's not just coming in and being like, okay, this is the script, but they'll actually get to workshop it a few times before they get down to the regular rehearsals.
So it's really good for those kind of actors who really like working on character development, like want to have some sort of a little bit of ownership to this role, because it'll be a little bit their own.
And I think some of those roles in that are bucket list roles for actors. In fact, an actor friend on Facebook who we all know, but today she just posted something about, I really want to play Lady Bracknell someday. I'm manifesting someone doing The Importance of Being Earnest. I'm putting it out into the universe, and I
saw that too, and I was like, oh my goodness, honey,
so I was like, she's going to be so happy.
Just
so
wait one
I do
day.
think it's the kind of show that people that actors especially get excited to audition for and perform in.
Yeah, because people don't do those classics so much because we feel like they're old and dry, but they're still ones that actors want to do, especially the ones that aren't as aged and dry as some things are, which Ernest is not.
So, which show is going to be the most technical heavy show? I'm just asking random questions now.
Oh gosh,
Frozen,
it's Frozen.
probably.
I
Oh, gosh,
imagine.
yes.
I mean, but Dracula is going to have should have a good amount of tech to it. But definitely, I mean, Frozen.
Anything else we like to share? My brain just froze on questions.
That's okay. I'm trying to think what else.
I've already reached my caffeine limit for today.
I think you left the coffee on at the office.
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I'm good.
Oh, look at you.
I remembered that. I drink it all. That's why.
Oh, okay. I don't know if that counts.
No, I'm really excited for this season and like the theme, especially of the season. How does that tie in with what's happening with the Little Theater as a whole?
Well, moving into the building, so it was like perfect when you were going through like what should our themes be as you're sitting there. The nicest part about us all sharing just a tiny little office space right now while we're in transition in the building is that we get to just throw random things at each other so easily. So you were just throwing things out there as you're brainstorming what this theme should be, and you said becoming. And you went, I don't know, and I was like, no, but it's what the theater is doing right now as we move into our new space and we build up the education department more and we have more opportunities for the community to come and do theater and learn theater in our space. We are becoming, I think, what we want to be right now, what the Little Theater is striving to be in this current world of community theater, of what Winston-Salem is looking for. So it was...
Oh, yeah, she said that. I was like, oh, yes.
Yeah.
I was sold. It's like, okay, yes, it is becoming. And it fits well with all the shows. I mean, we don't we don't necessarily aim for a theme when we're selecting shows. And so, yeah.
One will just sometimes emerge, like you don't realize it, but then there's a through line.
They pick the shows. The play reading committee picks the shows, and I'm desperately trying to like string
without
them.
imposing a theme on it
right.
ahead of
Together.
time. Let's get the theme after for the love of all that's good. Do not ask. don't layer a theme on top of everything else.
Yeah.
No.
Well, like the season we're in now, the 91st season, we got most of the way through choosing, and then we saw what was happening. We saw that it was coming together shows, and that's helped us decide on the final musical, at least, and maybe even some more. So it happened before the end, and this time, because we piecemealed it, we kind of spread that picking of shows out longer for this 92nd season than we often do. So we kind of was one of those where I was like, okay, Jessica, here's a pile of shows. What do they all have in common?
Oh, okay.
You're like, well, let's see. We have Dracula, and we have Frozen, and we have Ernest. God.
I mean, we played around with a lot of different things, but really it was becoming that just felt the most right for everything.
Yeah, it was definitely one of those, oh, that's it moments where we're all just like, that is perfect.
Being your true self, finding out who figuring out who you are. And yeah, that's it.
Yeah, and like you said, that's the human nature is we're always trying to do that. And it's a perfect thing to do through theater because you get to step into other people's shoes or see other people's reactions to things in a totally safe and non-judgmental way so you can become a better person yourself.
It helps people like tap into things that they might not have thought about themselves, seeing it live and experiencing these people becoming themselves live on theater. It's transformative.
Yeah. Or when you come to audition for a show, if it's either you've never done community theater before or you haven't done it here in this community or you're stretching yourself as an actor, the chance to become part of this group.
Yes.
One of my favorite things is seeing either new people who have never done shows with us before or people who did shows a long time ago, have been gone and come back, them finding themselves in this community or finding a community of people to be a part of, making friends, seeing them on socials, going out on separate occasions, taking pictures, spending time together. It's one of my favorite things. I'm like, yes, they found a family. It's great. I love that.
We had a lot of, last night at just the Book of Will, I felt like there was a lot of people that I hadn't seen in a while and plenty of people I'd never seen at all who were new to it, which was great. So hopefully we'll have more and more of that.
I mean, I think so far in general, at least in my time, we've had a lot of new or long time gone to come back actors come out
I mean, we
almost
still
all
get our
shows.
regulars as
Oh,
well,
yeah.
but yeah.
Because we can't get rid of them.
And we wouldn't want to.
No, because you walk see those people that you know are so good, and you see them walk into the audition room. You're like, oh, this is going to be good, because if they don't get it, that means there's someone even better in the room.
Oh gosh,
And
yes,
that's
I love that
just
feeling.
Amazing.
Guaranteed good show.
I know, because when you read here lately, especially the past couple of seasons, I've been reading like these plays, and I'm falling in love with these stories and these characters, and I can't wait to see them. And I'm like, oh, I want them to be really good. And as Joelle was saying, like, we have really like amazing actors who come out for these shows, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like if somebody else gets it, like it's gonna be like they have to be like really phenomenal, and it's just like this is gonna be a good show, and I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see it. I know that Joelle and I are always probably the most excited about cast list coming out than anybody else, like more than the actors, more than anybody else. We're like, oh my God, I can't wait. Give me the cast list. Like, who I want to see who's in the show.
I mean, yeah, probably the actors are excited too, but
That's a bold statement to say that y'all are more excited than the actors.
You don't see us like we are pretty.
You have not been in the office
No.
when some of these lists come out and like running to like, oh my God, have you seen it?
I'm like, gosh, why haven't I heard back from them yet? I need this cast list. Let me know. Like, it's so hard not to like text the stage manager and be like, hey, how's the casting going? But I stay in my lane. It's so hard to do.
Oh,
So yes, I it may be bold, but I think we might be a little bit more excited.
for as an overall of the casting, not the actors are excited for the role they're interested in, and probably other ones as well because it's their friends. But the overall, we get pretty excited.
They'll have the big picture.
Yeah, because we go ooh. Oh, I don't know that person, but ooh.
Yeah, like ooh, who's this? I love new people too. I'm like, yes, come into the fold. Join us.
One of us.
I was about to say you're making it sound ominous, but I guess that's
I know.
I'm a touch dramatic. It's okay.
It's okay.
That's why I do theater. I can't be anywhere else. So we have a big season ahead, a 92nd season, and a lot of things happening for the Little Theater. What are we excited about most for the future moving forward? Is there anything that we're looking ahead of, things that we're in need of?
Construction being over and done. That would be lovely.
That would be wonderful. That would be amazing.
I'm looking forward to seeing the upshot of the renovation, the new theater space for the black box for us.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I mean, that is definitely how the summer camps are turning out, and the new things and the additional things that I'm able to do now with the space, because of the space is super exciting. Like having 3 youth productions this summer, and having the teen production camp that they'll learn production roles and work production for the middle age kids. I'm super excited about that one. So that I'm very excited about.
So we can talk about the summer shows too, since that is technically a part of the 92nd season.
It's kind of the limbo season.
It is.
The summer's limbo. Where do you belong? I don't know.
The transitional part.
Yeah. So we'll do Disney's Descendants with our teens, Once Upon a Mattress with our middle schoolers, the youth edition, and Alice in Wonderland with our elementary age kids. So 3 this time. And with our teens, it's not going to be a pay-to-play. They're going to have to audition. They're going to rehearse evenings, just like we do our main stage. It's almost like an addition to our regular season, except that it's the youth department. So it's also a very transitional show slot now, is kind of what we're going to turn it into. So I think our teens are ready for that challenge of having to be more professional. And
I'm sure with that title,
audition.
They'll be excited to come out.
Oh, yeah. The first time we told them, one of the teens screamed and fell on the floor. It was very
That's
satisfying.
the reaction that you
It
want.
was. I mean, it was. It was what I was looking for.
Absolutely.
So it was perfect. So yeah, they're excited about that. So
And Once Upon a Mattress. I don't know how I missed that. That was one of the other shows. I love that. That's such a fun.
I don't know if I've said it out loud too much.
Okay.
summer camps get announced February 4th, so
everyone will find out.
Well, that show is delightful. So.
It is. It is. So, and
of course we love Alice. So.
Yeah, can't go wrong with Alice in Wonderland. And it's Michael Loricella's version of it, and he likes he takes the characters and splits them up a whole bunch, so there's multiple Alices kind of working together to be their characters and multiple of all the other characters as well. He did that with Jungle Book when he directed Jungle Book last year.
Yeah, and I thought that worked out really well.
Oh, he does. He works so well with those kids. Oh my gosh. Like, I've never seen a kid's show where you don't sit there and just cringe for a good chunk of it.
He got he got a lot of really good things out of them. It was amazing. Like, I mean, these are little kids.
Yeah, he really is good at meeting them where they are and pushing them just a little bit further. And it's really...
It was just all adorableness. Mm-hmm. Just nothing but like, oh, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, look at them. They're doing such a good job. All right, so sorry, I'm a mom, so...
Yeah, it's showing. I mean, I am too, but I'm not anyway.
Yeah, but mine are still a little younger, so...
So, I mean, definitely, the camps are what I'm excited about right now. And then we'll get into the 92nd season, and I'll be excited about that. And I'm glad you didn't ask me for my favorite thing for the 92nd season, because I'm glad you've learned that I don't do favorites.
No, they're all her babies. She can't pick a favorite. Well, if there's nothing else that anybody would like to share, all right. Well, that's all for today's special bonus episode of LTWS Backstage Chronicles. We hope you enjoyed this first look at the 92nd season and the stories that will guide us through this next chapter of becoming. I'm going to be saying that a lot. Becoming. A huge thanks to Joelle and Sarah for joining us and sharing their insight, passion, and a vision for the future of the Little Theater. If you like what you heard, do not forget to subscribe, leave us a review, and share this podcast with your fellow theater lovers. You can find us on all major streaming platforms and visit us at LTWS.org for full season details, tickets, and upcoming announcements. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll head back into the rehearsal room and dive deeper into the stories of our 91st season with Clydes. Until next time, I'm Jessica Perry. Thank you for joining us here with the Little Theatre of Winston-Salem, and a special thanks to our 91st season media sponsor, Such and Such Media, for helping us share our story. And as always, we'll see you at the theater. The views and opinions of this podcast are those of the contributor and not necessarily those of our distributors and hosting company. This podcast is copyrighted. Use of this podcast without express permission may result in alien blood-sucking plants taking over the world. You have been warned.